Hi and welcome to another human design video. Today we're going to talk about having a child who is a projector. So no matter what type you are as a parent, but your child is a projector, there's something super important that you have to know. Maybe you already know it, but I'm going to give you an example so that you can really understand it and really start looking at your child as what you should look them at. What you should look at them like. What I mean is your child, your projector child, is a guide. They've come here to guide, and even if they're 3 years old, they're already guiding you. And this is something that I've learned recently just observing my projector child. And I think the tricky thing, but also the beautiful and amazing thing, is that so many times it can feel like they're not guiding us, or it can feel like they're being troublesome or they're having a hard day, but really what it is they're guiding us. Seriously, I am super impressed by how Kai, my son, guides me. A lot of the times I feel like he's withdrawing love from me, like literally rejecting me and wanting to just be with his daddy. And so many times when I realize that happens, I'm like, oh, that's true. I don't feel so centered. He's literally reacting to my energy and being like, no, mommy, you need to go get centered. I don't want to spend time with you until you're fully present in this moment. It really blows my mind every single time. But I want to tell you a more concrete example of just this past week, how Kai, my projector son, he's a 3-5 profile, how he guided me to really understanding how to do something better, how to do something more efficiently. Because I think it can be really helpful for you if you have a projector son to understand how this works. So there was someone in my family who really needs love. They constantly need love, and it's one of those people that sometimes it's hard to give love to because all they do is complain. And I was trying to convince Kai to call this person with me just so that we can give them some love. Like, it's kind of that feeling where none of you really wants to talk to them, not because you're not a caring person, just because really when you get in touch with their energy, you kind of feel how they're just beating the drum about all the negative things in their lives. So none of us really wants to call, but then also I do really want to call because I just want to give love to this person. But here's the thing, I'm trying to convince Kai to call this person, and he's just like not having it. He's just like, no, I don't want to call them, and kind of like starting to yell and to cry. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, Kai, like, I'll call them and you just sit next to me. You don't have to say anything. No, I don't want to call them. I don't want to call them. And after a while, like, I kind of was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to let it go just because I've been learning that Kai guides me so much. And I start asking myself the question, okay, maybe what could this mean? And I asked Kai in that moment, I was like, hey, can you think of any way that we could do things differently? Is there some other way we could give this person love? And he said, I have an idea, mommy. Why don't we make her a video? And I was like, oh my God, that is the best idea ever, because even I can recognize that when we talk to this person, I don't love the way that they treat Kai. And so it makes total sense that he's like, just like he looks at my energy when I'm not aligned and he's like, no, mommy, go get aligned. It makes sense that he wouldn't want to expose his energy to something that makes him feel bad, right? That's kind of smart of him, actually. Except he's 4, and so his way of showing it, his way of guiding me is a tantrum. It can be so easy to dismiss this and be like, oh, this kid, he's having a tantrum, and we get into these like mommy or daddy pants, and it's like, no, I gotta show him how to do things right because I'm the adult. But it doesn't work that way. They are the projectors. They are our guides, and so many times you're not going to be realizing it, but there's something there to be guided about. I said, wow, Kai, that's like such a good idea. And we made a video for this person and it came out like super loving. This person was obviously super happy. And honestly, like, it really solved a big problem in my life, because now we really don't have to call this person that much, but we can send them like a weekly video and feel like we're giving so much love, because we are, but it's like a more effective, a more efficient way to give love. And that's what projectors are here to do, to show us more effective ways to use our energy. So this is my 4-year-old child, you guys, guiding me, and human design does not cease to amaze me of how it can really help us to understand ourselves and understand the people around us. And what more beautiful than to understand our children so that we can help them grow up and be as confident as themselves, the confidence that we would want in us for them to have it, right? So I hope that this helped you kind of understand your projector child a little bit more. If this free information was useful for you, please help me spread the word. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Much love and see you in the next video.